Hello my dear Libras, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between January 1st and January 15, 2018 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I have put the astrological information for the month of January in a video of its own that you can check out if you want to. I also want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year or Happy Holidays for anyone that celebrates something else or have a different calendar. So I use the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melody Marquis and illustrated by Scott Murphy, and I will show you the opening here of the cards. So we have a Page of Wands and a Nine of Pentacles. So Page of Wands is about messages. It might be also listening to your soul and listening to your soul's longing. We can see this person is very much listening. So it's something that the divine wants you to do or wants you to take care of. Or a message that's going to come through for you. And here we have also the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, it's about self-love. It's about perfecting your own inner garden, making your own inner space like totally harmonious and at ease with everything. Okay, so it's connected also to the Virgo. This is Fire Earth. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we see the King of Cups and Nine of Pentacles together. So again, it's showing this with wherever you go, there you are. You need to heal your inside. No one can touch a person of Tao. This is also Scorpio, and we have recently been through the Scorpio season, and we can see he's bathing his feet there in the emotions. If you can feel your emotions inside of you and be okay with whatever is there, you're starting to heal, and you're making like your inner space a place to be in. So whatever outside situation you're encountering, you can still be happy because the inside is healed. And I call the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit. Here's communication and ether. To join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. Came through two different card form messages for you, Page of Wands and Eight of Wands. So it might be that you will be reached with some message, maybe of love or something that will heal you or something that will make you feel more whole. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path to your highest destiny. Okay, so I will put down, it's your reading here, and I will soon tune into it. I just need to fix your candle. It has burned out. So magically it was enlightened again. Now I will tune into your reading, Libra. Okay, so my dear Libras, this is your future there, and this is your now, and this is your past. So in the past we can see the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is competition or struggling, or it's the situation where you and another person have maybe a different point of view. Five of Wands is also connected to the Alchemist card. It's like this, with like how we get to know our shadow is to buckle head with other people, and we are learning from them. So by being with people that not agree with us or not thinking like we do, it's actually expanding our awareness. So but for people in general, it feels more like a war or a lot of conflicts. Okay, so that was your past, and here is your now, and here we have the Knight of Wands. So it's a Sagittarius energy that also came with the Eight of Wands. We also had a Page of Wands. So it seems like you're very fiery, passionate about something and wants to get your message through, or it's something that you're very passionate about that you want to create. The Knight of Wands is also very creative, and it can also be travels, like moving from place to place, or having a great speed of things, like a lot of things is happening in your life. It can be flight as well. Both the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands is flying. So it's showing like a beautiful freedom. And Knight of Wands is traditionally like a person that comes from the East and goes to the humans in the West and sharing the knowledge that they have been taught in the Eastern philosophies. Okay, so turn that one. And this is your future. This is December, this is first part of January 2018, if I didn't say that. And here is your future. So Page of Pentacles is showing a new start. It's like having a seed or having a mission, something that you want to, it can be like being a student or being, finding your natural self, like what comes natural for you to do is something that you always also use in your everyday life. Like you start to do the things that is natural for you. You start to become your natural self. It can also show like being a disciple or a student or learning something new. Okay, so it seems like a very good energy for you, even with the Five of Wands in the past there. So here we have the Queen of Cups. She came also for Aquarius in this position, and I was talking about the age where we went through Scorpio, and this is usually Cancer, and it can be a Pisces, but Scorpio too. But usually Scorpio is the King of Cups that you saw when I shuffled. But during this season when we were Scorpio, the Queen of Cups came representing the Scorpio times, because a lot of people needed to go down and find their feminine side in the deep water diving, going deep and diving with the sharks and being eaten by a shark and by that being restoring your Queen of Cups, like being able to once again travel through waters and feel the superpower of your feelings. But she will be very wet and very like almost half dead when you take her up from the ocean or from the bottom of your wisdom well or wherever you have stored her in your shadow. But this can also be, of course, a water person in your life, male, any gender. Okay, any gender. So the next card here is the Queen of Pentacles. It also came for Aquarius, but they had the Aquarius card, the star card in the middle. So here it shows the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, but it's probably the kind of the same story, that the air sign needed to take in their other powers, like emotions, and also being able to listen to the body, like being able to restore your feminine self-respect. Also, if you are a male, you need to restore your feminine self-respect. Like the feminine part of you is like the emotions and the body. It's like you're building up your temple once again. For Aquarius, I said that when people were trying to be very spiritual, they tried to cut away their emotions and their body. They didn't want it, and they just wanted to be like have this spiritual connection and being very like advanced form of human. But it just made them live in their head and see what how the world became. It became very harsh and with this combat for superiority that's in the head. That's really what heads do. But here we have a connection again with the emotions and the body. So being able to both feel your emotions and being also knowing your needs from your body, like what your body needs to survive. So it's very beautiful. It shows like a tremendous healing. But it can also be like a water person or an earth person in your life. This is usually Cancer, usually Virgo, but it can be the other earth signs as well. So some of you might be dealing with sisters or maybe two females, or a family situation, something that's mirroring yourself in your outside. And here we have the Strength card. That's the card for Leo, but it's also the card for you, your soul going down in the temple, this feminine Jinn temple, like your body. The the Queen of Cups, she is like the instrumental panel in your aircraft or in your car. So she shows you if the oil level is low or you need to fill gas. So that's why your emotions are there, to show you what you need to do, what you need to be aware of. The Queen of Pentacles, she's the actual airplane or the actual car. Okay, and the Strength is showing that the soul has taken in this vehicle. The soul is in your body. So it shows, as I said, a tremendous healing, Libra. It shows that you have taken in this female side of you that probably were in the shadow before. So it's very beautiful. It makes you also become very passionate, what we saw with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. When you have your soul in your body and it can steer the body, then you will be more, you will know more what you like, what you dislike, what you want, what you don't want, where you want to go, where you don't want to go. So you will become more aware, because you're starting to become aware of your own helpful systems. So it shows beautiful healing and also passion. The next card is an Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is kind of the wisdom well. It's where Odin sacrificed one of his eyes. Like, yes, being able to feel your feelings, looking at your feelings, seeing your feelings. And we can also see here that all these animals are swimming here in this ocean. This watery element, and they are swimming towards something. So it's like you have been able to really integrate with your source energy. You have probably tremendous intuition, but also this can be like a new ignition with something that's really close to your heart, like a new relationship, a new endeavor, starting a new job, starting a new project, something new. It's like a new love is coming to you, or you are, it's more like you're feeling this love, or yes, it can be like it's Trinity and then this one single love. We will see where it goes to. Yes, Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, for some of you, Libra, you're dealing with like fire, earth, and water persons in love. And sometimes when a male person, for example, or a female being very, like any gender being very male in their expression, they might not be able to connect with this energy inside themselves, and they need to collect it on the outside. Like one female being very emotional, the other one being very steady, and one being very passionate and good with sex or whatever. So this might be a Libra juggling 2 people or 3 people or however many people, because it's like, well, you are together with this person, then you don't talk with this person, and then this person is the one that's in the go, and this person is not talked to. So it's it might be many Libras also recognizing themselves being in a relationship where the person is like on and off. Sometimes they are there giving you all this attention, and sometimes they are, you know, gone. You don't know where they have gone, or you don't know what they are doing, and it might be that they're juggling different life situations or different relationships. And we see also the dog here is coming with some kind of message or some kind of help, and the dog is the divine masculine. So it's coming with clues, and we have like a lot of ships here, relationships. But for some of you that will be the case, but for most of you this will be, it's hard to integrate those new superpowers within you. You need to learn it step by step, like 1, 2, be careful, take care of yourself, listen to yourself, learn about all these systems, like being able to start to learn to read your emotions and also heal them, and learn to read your body, learn to read your passions, what is it that you like to do. So it might be like also an inner conflict that in some way have ended because you decided that all these sides of you were welcome and you needed all of them to be a whole person. And for example, to do something as easy as make a decision, a person that is not aware of different parts of their soul will not be able to make a decision, because they can't unify these energies, because they are in the subconscious, so they are allowed to argue with each other without you being aware or knowing what they are doing. But here you have awakened all these energies, so you will be more aware, but you need to take baby steps to learn how to deal with all this power that you now have gotten, and learn how you feel in different situations, or what your body needs, or what's making you happy, and again, like pushing on all your cylinders and starting to make you want to go and do something adventurous, maybe, or passionate. Okay, and here we had the Knight of Wands. That's the spitting image for passion, except the 8th strength, that also calls lust in some cards. So it can also be your Kundalini or your sexual energy starting to awaken as well. Okay, and here underneath the Queen of Cups we have a 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups means a great deal of love. I think Aquarius got roughly the same. Sorry for my voice. I've been reading a lot. It's like a wonderful love situation, or wonderful family situation. It's like almost like it's a marriage. It's like being married to someone, or having a very deep soul connection with someone. So it might be that many of you are in love, and maybe you are in love with a specific, like a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or someone that has Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as sun, moon, or rising. So this is a very deep love, heartfelt love. Your heart is awakened to be able to feel love. It's rather amazing. And here we have the 7 of Cups. So again, it's kind of emphasizing that Libras has many different relationships. But the 7 of Cups, it's like not feeling loved, not feeling worthy, not knowing. It's again with the body here. It's like you don't know your bodily system. You don't know maybe you're overriding your bodily system. If your body says, well, I need to rest, then you go and do something else. Or your body say, I need to eat, and you decide, no, I'm on a diet. Or your body says, I need love, and you say, no, we are not going to have any love. So with the 9 of Pentacles that you have in the beginning, it's like a singles energy. So it might be that you are denying yourself certain pleasures, or you don't want to don't want to follow your body's needs. You don't want to fulfill them. Or it might be that someone else is not fulfilling your needs in a situation. And of course, if this is a situation with many different partners, this might be like why this person is feeling maybe a little bit like they are not loved, because for now this person is in the merry-go-rounds up position, and maybe this other person, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, is like in this down position. They are not getting any attention. So this might be you, Libra, that's being unfaithful, or this is someone playing you like this, but it doesn't have to be a third-party relationship. I have seen this for quite some time with you, but it might be that you have this unavailability to work together with yourself, and you need to learn this step by step, and you have learned this with your emotions, but you're still not listening to your body, and you're still denying it a lot of pleasures or to feel loved. So 7 of Cups is like, I don't have a clue because I don't know. So you might have been very successful in not feeling your body. So for example, if you have a headache, you can think of something else and you can still go to work. Or if you start to feel nauseated, you can do some trick and you will not longer feel nauseated. And you just turn off your different biochemical feedback system. You just say, no, I don't want to listen. And when you don't listen to your body, it might become like a disease. Like your body is diseased. It's not in harmony because they have sent you a lot of messages, like tick, 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 messages, and you haven't listened. So you don't know your body because you don't listen to your bodily system. So therefore, you might catch some kind of disease. But disease is just you not it's like building up of, if the body has told you like this is too much, this is too much, this is too much, and you still, you know, just go on like with this stubborn energy. Also with a Queen of Pentacles, you just continue working like this ox on the field, and then your body will break down. It start to break down because you don't restore and you don't listen to the feedback. So this will be for many of you, for the great part of you. And here underneath the strength, that's for Leo, we have also a Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So with all these women, it's actually very good, because the Aquarius had this Queen of Wands here, and it came after Death and the Devil. And so it seemed like Aquarius still needed to take in their self-love and their passion. It was like they still were not able to connect with this feminine part of themselves, that are able to get what they want, or they were with a partner that were not able to admit this to themselves, the self-love, the creative passion, relying on your own knowledge, your own experience, and thinking that you're good, like having self-respect, loving yourself. So it seems like, Libra, that you have been able to do this, that you have been able to start loving yourself, start loving the natural soul that you are, and start maybe also to express this with all the other fire cards we got. So, okay. Next card is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is self-control. It's like holding back. This is confusing, Libra. Oh, you're always like this, but this is typical Libra, the Two of Wands. Well, I feel all these things, but do I really want it? Is this really perfect? Is this really what I want? So some of you is you're feeling a great deal of love. You want to start anew. Maybe you are falling in love with someone new. It might be this, but you are holding yourself back, and it's intentionally, free willingly. Sorry. I will take some water. Okay. So we'll see if it will work now. My voice. So we see here, you are free willingly shackled yourself to Two of Wands. So it means it's like the power doges, power symbol, holding your horses, having self-control. You feel the love, but you're not going to express it. 2-2. It's like, it's typical Libra, because you're the wave scale. So Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, also Two of Cups, of course, but these are more Libra energy. Like, I don't know, because you can't really take a decision, because one side of you wants one thing and the other side wants one thing. And also, it might, with the Two of Wands, it might have to do with appearance. Like, you want to appear as strong and in some way that people shouldn't know what's going on inside of you. It's some kind of secret here being held. And you're sitting here talking with the divine in shape of that bird. So that hand is free. You can easily lose yourself. But you're taking your time and trying to figure out, okay, which way am I supposed to go? And you have the bird and you have the dog. So you have a lot of signs coming for you, showing you the way to go. So maybe you could be a little bit more hasty, like with taking in a little bit more the Knight of Wands energy, and just, you know, try things out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You do something else. But try things, experience things, try to live life a little bit. Okay. Okay. Nine of Wands. Okay. Nine of Wands is a very protective energy, like a person that has gone through a lot of like damaging situations and learned to be very cautious with their heart. So this might be the case for you, Libra, that you have been very heartbroken or been put through a lot of exhausting situation with a lot of people, and now you have drawn a line in the sand and you have put a protection symbol to say no one will get to me ever again. So it's like suffocating this love, this little Ace of Cups that you had in its like in its birthday. So it never come to fruition here with the Nine of Wands, because you feel the love but you don't express it because you fear the consequences of expressing it. You don't want to be fooled, you don't want to be taken for granted, you don't want people to use and abuse you so very tired and very, very protective. It might also be that you're dealing with a person that's like this, and that's why we're seeing this hesitation, especially if you're dealing with like a fire sign person that can be they can be very feisty and like passionate. They are passionate with their love, but also with their anger and with their expression. So maybe it's like Libra is poking the cat here, or someone, since this is also you have learned this with this being your soul and being very passionate and believing in yourself and having self-respect. It might be that this self-respect is putting you in this a little bit locked position because you are suspicious about people, because you have learned this with self-respect, and then you become a little bit like sorting what kind of people is invited to your life. So this energy here is kind of suffocated. This love is also suffocated. This here can be also, it doesn't have to be you don't listen to your body. It can be lack of self-love. Maybe you have a lot of self-respect and kind of I am what I am, but you don't love yourself. You don't love your body. You don't love your who you are and what you need and what you want. It's like you don't want to have this part of you. So it seems like Libra has more problem with their body and fulfilling needs, and Aquarius has more problems with self-respect and being passionate. Okay, so different things, but air signs still. Okay, so here we have the future, and it seems like also this very loving situation with the Queen of Cups here is going into a halt. All the love is here, but I see like someone is stalling, someone is procrastinating, not making any action, just lying there and dying. So this love will also die with this energy, but it might also be that you are waiting for someone else to mature, like waiting for them to grow, because this is 12, so it's connected to 3, the Empress. 1 + 2 is 3, so it's like a pregnancy, but it's a pregnancy that's for your evolution, like wake up, wake up, wake up, like this. This person doesn't want to wake up. They want to stay in this, I don't want to see, I don't want to know, I don't want to feel, I don't want to nothing. So they have all this to their disposal, but they are not doing anything about it because they are living in this shackled prison. And it might be that someone is feeling a lot of love for you, but they are refusing to express this for some reason. And it's going back here with this 7 of Cups that's like, I don't know. And then the Strength here that knows everything. So it's like you know, but you don't trust in your own instincts. You don't trust that this is the way to go. So I guess the Divine has a little bit hard time with you, trying to, you know, talk with you and send you messages, and because you're always like second guessing. It's like this 5 of Wands, the inner battle. Is this really it? Try it out. Try it out and see if it's it. It might be it. It's not dangerous if you fail. It's like you're very like tippy toe, such very careful, and you really could just do it and see, oh, it didn't work, and then I'm sorry, I messed up. It's no big problem. It's like you don't have to be perfect, but you need to be your soul. So the soul wants to have experiences. If you try to be perfect, you're trying to be something that's not human and not your soul. It's something else. And if you experience things, you become more human, more alive, but also you become more your soul. So you're trying to be a robot. I think you're trying to be a robot. That would be your dream, to become a robot, not have any feelings, not have any needs, not feel any passion, and not bother about anything, just going around and being like this this person here in the straitjacket, being all straight up. So here you are deliberately stuck, but here it's like stuck for real. Mental prison might be it. We have a little bit of a prison here, but it doesn't have to be you. It can be another person that has just stubbornly decided that this is how it is. I don't care if how much I love you, Libra. It's not going to happen. It's like sacrifice here. So someone wants to sacrifice something also because they don't feel the love. Okay, they feel the passion, but they don't feel the love. So it might be a relationship like friends with benefits kind of relationship where there's a lot of passion but no love, and this person is in love, so they don't want to have this friends thing. Okay. And here we have the actual Empress. So and it comes here. So I think the body is the key. You need to go through this, Libra, to start to acknowledging your body and listen to it. If it wants food, it wants food. If it wants love, it wants love. It wants a hug, it wants a hug. If it wants sex, it wants sex. You need to start to, like your temple, you need to start to worshipping your temple. It's your body, and it's this these atoms that makes up your body, that are some of the atoms, they're so advanced that many of them are so advanced that they need to, the only way to make them is by an exploding star. So you see your atoms in your body, they have made this tremendous journey, and they came together like this body of yours that you have now, and it's only this mix for this lifetime. You will never see a body like this again. So it's here, it's just living this, it's this car, this airplane that you have now, your temple that you have now. It's your life vehicle. It's the life that it will live in this form, and it's the life that you will live in this form too. Try to give some honor to it. Try to honor it. Don't just like, well, you wish it were in somewhere, like you looked different, or you were different, or you had a different life situation, or a different partner, a different whatever. So you're not satisfied with what you have got, and you're not honoring your temple. It's making me filled with like tears for this poor temple of yours. Why are you doing this? Okay, and it's here. It's the one love we have here also. The Empress comes for the big love in your life, male or female. Also the Emperor card is like this, and here you have a new love. So it might be that some of you have found like a soulmate relationship, or you have found like a new soulmate partner. That might be like Earth. This is Taurus, this is Virgo. It might also be Capricorn. This is Queen of Wands. It has Leo over its head, but it's usually Aries, and Aries is also connected to the Emperor, and it can also be Sagittarius. You have a lot of Sagittarius. Here's Sagittarius. So I think one is, it's like a suitor here. It's like this hero flying here. But it's flying like straight into a wall, or it's clumsy in some way and can't express itself here. So it's just it's just making people irritated. It's something you might just be irritated by the people that's trying to approach you, or you're not like in the mood. It's something that's a little bit off here. But this is good. Pregnancy and Empress. That's good. Building bridges. And here we have a Six of Wands, and that's Leo in Jupiter. So it's a very lucky card. It's about being a teacher, going out and teach people. If you can be in your soul, Libra, you would be magnificent. Okay, you would be magnificent. You would be a person that could teach the masses, or at least teach your partner or your children or your family like the way to do things. If you really ignite yourself, if you really enlighten yourself, if you trust your soul, if you stop with the doubts, if you just express yourself, this is win-win situations and victories. Unfortunately, we have a little smudge here with this, the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. So it's like you don't want to give recognition to something that you love. You don't want to acknowledge that you love this thing, and it's like one of your legs are broken. So your leg here with the self-respect is totally fine, but the leg with the love and taking care of the body is broken. So you still have half, like two parts of you that needs to heal a little bit more. You need to, whatever is. Like if you love a person, And you decide here with this energy that you don't love them because you want your self-respect. You don't want to love someone that was stupid like this. Okay. But you feel the love here still. So acknowledge it. You can still have all the other parts too, to be aware of it wasn't such a good idea. It can still be there, but acknowledge whatever is. Don't fight whatever is. Whatever you resist, persist. Here, it's a lot of resistance to something that your soul wants. So stop with the resistance and let the energy come through here. Just do whatever it is that you are called to do and get it over with. So you can be like born again here. Ah, that's better. Okay. Oh. Death. Yes, it's the natural course of the Hangman. 12, 13, death comes. Okay. So death comes. That's Scorpio. And it comes from this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the body and your soul, and then death. And here, Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, holding your horses and then dying. So it seems like something has died before it was even born. It's something that's still born. It's something, and it's like when you have this thing in your reading, it might also be in your outside life. Like you have a lot of chances, Libra, but you don't take those chances. It's like they're not good enough. You don't value them. Or they don't value you. It might be this too. It might be that you're dealing with a person that has a lot of other options, or you have a lot of other options, and it's making you confused how to choose. If you can take only one candy, and there's so many candies that look good. It might be that you will end up with nothing. Like the one that craves a lot will lose everything one day. So it's like this. So try to, well, it doesn't look particularly... I wanted to say that sacrifice whatever it is that's in your pride and go for it. Like do the thing that you fear the most. But it seems like you fear it a lot, or you won't be like particularly well received. Okay. Yes, okay, Five of Swords. So we are back to where we started. We're not getting anywhere. Five of Swords. What did we have here? Page of Pentacles. These baby steps. You need to learn to take these baby steps. Like try. So you won't learn anything if you don't try. It's like you're having an ongoing battle. There's no one making a peace offering, or you are not following your own. You can't align your own inner will into something. You're split here. So how can I advise you with this? I'm not sure, because I don't know exactly what it is that's holding you back so much. Maybe you feel that you're not loved, and then it's very, very precarious to be brave and show love. If you have shown love to someone like 10,000 times and they were like, they didn't care. So why should you go and do it like 10,001 time? Maybe you don't want to do that. So it's totally understandable. But your soul wants you to do whatever it is anyway. And it doesn't have to be like showing your love to someone that hasn't shown love before. It might be that you need to become the teacher. That you need to start to teach instead of holding back everything that you know, everything that you see, everything that you have on your chest. Like it's something you want to, it's like it's some pressure on your chest and you want to express this, but you can't. You see the hunching here over the chest. It's the same here. You're protecting this chest area, so you're not being able to tell what's in there. And it's like this situation is instead just dying and ending up in a war. So it seems like, Libra, you will go into this third world war here. But we have this apprentices. We have more than one, obviously. Apprentices, Page of Swords. You might be dealing with an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, and you need to learn like step by step. Learning by doing, learning by failing, learning by making mistakes. This person didn't get this good juggling without practicing, without dropping the ball many, many times, and without failing and making a fool of himself. So, and it's the yin and yang symbol there on his little hat as well. and the green. So it's something with this love, unconditional love, showing the love. But so this very fertile thingy here that we have with all these queens here is ending with death, because maybe it's you, Libra, that's killing every chance that you get, because as I said, this is very much Libra energy. But I guess it's all yours, because we are, everything that's inside of us is mirroring on the outside. It's just that one side of you is more fertile, and the other one side is kind of, it's leading you to nothingness, to emptiness, to war, to conflict, to, you don't gain anything from this. It's just ending. So it's very sad. Okay, I will hopefully be able to take some cards for you here that will make us all understand what this is about. Wisdom of the Divination Oracle cards with Colette Baron Reid. The best card for Libra to show what they're into. Yes, this is your energy, to be fair. It's very suitable for Libra. And it's to be fair. Maybe you're trying to be fair to too many people. You're trying to make too many people happy, and you forget to make yourself happy. And it's ending in you don't being happy anywhere, because you're trying to make this and that and that and that and that and that and that person happy. But what about you then? What about here, your soul? It can't come true. It can't feel like life is even worth living. Because you're suffocating yourself in some way. Maybe the fives, like listen to, 5 is connected to Taurus, 5 is connected to the high priest, like society. So it might be that you are shackled underneath society. You're trying to behave and be good, and you're suffocating your soul in the process. So this might be what's going on. I will read this card for you, to be fair. 38. 38. Okay, to be fair. Balance, justice, a need to consider options. This, you feel the need to consider options until you're dead. Okay, you're wasting a lot of time, Libra. Mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Life, you're afraid of the cause and effect as well. It's like you're afraid to move. And if you move, something will tremble. It's like you feel that you are God, and if you move, you will move things into action, so they will, and whatever can happen. It's like you're losing control, maybe. So you don't want to do big actions because it might lead to something that you can't control. So maybe letting go of control could be a good thing. Life offers experience that are challenging and experience that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering. I need to change the side. It's a heavy little book. To this book, heavy. To loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states, and Libra, you want maybe to keep like equilibrium. You want to have this perfect state all the time. You don't want to have the ups and downs, so therefore you have nothing. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experience have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. Like, don't resist it. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So I'm thinking you're afraid of this effect. So you're afraid to move, and if you don't move, things will start dying, or things will continue being what they have been. You will not get out of this status quo. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for balance, exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is a mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Okay, so it's very nicely put. I didn't read all the text for you because if you want this deck, you can have some surprises. Okay, so I will also take an oracle card for you from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. It's by Elena Fairchild. Blessing of the Kite Dancer. So it seems happy enough. Yes, we have a little bulls behind there, like this one. Yes, someone is leaving the scene. And this bird's there, also flying. See, and she has amazing clothes also. And here we have a owl coming in, so your wisdom is needed probably. 29, Blessings of the Kite Dancers. Kite Dancer. Here it is. So, I see your full potential, and I know that you are willing to develop into all that you can be. I will encourage and guide you. Sometimes I will evoke the best in you, though through opportunity. Sometimes I will coax forth the best in you to challenge. Either it will be opportunity or challenge. I think Libras like opportunities, but says no to them, and doesn't want to challenge because you want to have this equilibrium. So what you can be assured of is success on this part of self-development. Life has offered you much natural ability and talent. It will help you discover and develop it so that you can offer yourself back to life as a beautiful gift. So it's kind of saying that you need to be more alive and take the chances and the challenges as they come. Go into the dance of life. Be alive. So, okay, don't wither away and die. And here we have vibrational energy, earth children. Okay, by Debbie A. Anderson. It's for children, so it's hopefully a little bit like easy. So you will have a beautiful message for Libra. Yes, lucky dragons. Here, something with flight, kite flight. You have a lot of flight. You had a lot of flight when we started. So it might be that you need to travel, or you need to move, or you need to do something outside your comfort zone. So lucky dragons. I will read this even though it's for children, so it might be a little bit childish and also precarious so not scaring any children. So see here. Okay. Lucky dragons. Dragons are mystical creatures who always remain positive in everything they do. Sometimes they just stumble onto new approaches on how to tackle tasks, and so people think that they are lucky. They are brave and know that if they do fail, it is not because they didn't try. And this might be like a really good message for Libra. When we are fortunate and things go well, we should be appreciative and thankful. Vibrational earth children always thank the lucky dragon within them for being blessed. So bless your options, bless your challenges, take whatever life. Don't be like saying no to too many things, because if you do, you won't be able to solve this situation that you're in, and actually it will remain as conflicted as it were in the beginning, and you won't be getting anywhere. You will just be stuck. But you have amazing energy here, Libra. So you have so many options, so much to choose from, so many lucky things, and you just need to learn how to take those lucky things. So you will actually live your life fully, okay? Like with this soul energy and this beautiful flighting energy. Like live, have adventures, be alive, do things, and that will give you life experience. So you can be this teacher. Okay, so my dear Libras, I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care, and I also want to thank you for watching this far. My next reading will be published around New Year's, and it will be for the middle of January. Yes, we are going through the Lion's Gate again, like kind of the same energy from August that we had with this 888 energy. And you have the Strength card, number 8 here, that's this Leo. And we have the Moon here in the Death and the Sun. So we are going to have a partial lunar eclipse and 2 moons in January. So we might want to check out the astrological video. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, take care, bye bye.